A rectangular corral has a perimeter of 340 feet and an area of 6,000 square feet. Find the dimensions of the corral. Here I've drawn a rectangle to represent our corral, and I've labeled our unknowns, the length as x and the width as y. There's a few knowns that we have. For instance, the perimeter will be 2x plus 2y. Now we also know from my problem, though, that that's going to be 340 feet. So 2x plus 2y would equal 340. I also know that the area of a rectangle is length times width, or in this case, x times y. And from our problem, that's 6,000 square feet. So I could rewrite this as a problem. 2x plus 2y equals 340, and xy equals 6,000. Now I have a system that I can solve for. What I want to do first is to find one variable that I can solve for. In this case, let's choose this first x. To do so, let's rewrite this as 2x plus 2y equals 340, and divide both sides by 2. So x plus y would equal 170. Solving for that x then, x would equal, I can subtract y from both sides, so negative y plus 170. And now I can take that value of x and put it into my second equation. So instead of x, I would have negative y plus 170 times y would equal 6,000. Distributing the y throughout gives me negative y squared plus 170y equals 6,000. And now I can subtract 6,000 from both sides. So negative y squared plus 170y minus 6,000 equals 0. Before I try to factor this, I'm going to clean it up by dividing both sides by a negative 1. So it would be y squared minus 170y plus 6,000 equals 0, because 0 divided by anything is still 0. And now I can factor this to y minus 50, y minus 120 equals 0. Setting each of those pieces equal to 0, y minus 50 equals 0, or y minus 120 equals 0. So y equals 50 by adding 50 to both sides, or y equals 120 by adding 120 to both sides. So now I have two y variables for which I can find the corresponding x variables. On the first one, if y equals 50, then I can use x equals negative y plus 170. So x would equal negative 50 plus 170, or x would equal 120. If y equals 120, then x would equal negative y plus 170, or x would equal negative 120 plus 170, or x would equal 50. So either way, my dimensions are 50 and 120, or 120 and 50, so the corral is 120 feet by 50 feet.